The phrase pan sha wu de shiguang literally translates to half an afternoon of time in English. Breaking it down, pan, bun, half, shao, afternoon. De di equals possessive or descriptive particle, shiguang, time, moments, or period. So the phrase describes a period of time lasting about half of the afternoon. It's often used in a slightly poetic or reflective sense, emphasizing the experience or feeling of spending that amount of time. For example, 我在咖啡馆里度过了半下午的时光. I spent half the afternoon in the cafe. It has a gentle, leisurely. The phrase 真的很好 is Chinese and translates to really good or truly good in English. 真的 equals really, truly. 很好, very good. So together, it emphasizes that something is genuinely very good. For example, 这道菜真的很好. This dish is really good. The phrase 尤其对我这个居家的女人来说 can be broken down as follows. 尤其 especially. 对来说 for from the perspective of 我这个居家的女人 a home-oriented woman like me, a woman who stays at home. The Chinese sentence 小姨每天起来的很早 translates to Yi gets up very early every day. Here's a breakdown. 小姨, a person's name. 每天, every day. 起来, get up, from bed. 很早, very early. So it's simply the sentence 人爱医院离约护院几乎要绕上半个里阳市 is in Chinese, and we can break it down carefully. 1. 仁爱医院, Renai Hospital. 2. 离, from, away from. 3. 约护院, Yohu Garden, likely a residential area or community. 4. 几乎要绕上半个里阳市, almost has to go around half Liang City. Putting it together, open quote, Renai. The Chinese sentence 他是从来不迟到的人 can be broken down as follows. 他是 is to be. 从来不 never. 迟到 to be late. Person. Putting it together, he is a person who is never late. The Chinese phrase 甚至有些严谨 can be broken down like this. 甚至 even, or to the extent that. 有些 somewhat or a little. Rigorous, careful, or precise. So 甚至有些严谨 literally means, open quote, even somewhat rigorous, or even a bit meticulous. Close quote. Usage nuance. It's often used to highlight that something surprising or unexpected is more precise or careful than you might have thought. Example. 他的说法有趣，甚至有些严谨. His way of speaking. The Chinese idiom 一丝不苟 literally breaks down as 一丝 equals a tiny thread, a small detail. 不苟, not careless, not negligent. So together, it means to be meticulous, thorough, and conscientious. The Chinese phrase 对自己十分苛刻 literally translates to 对自己, toward oneself or to oneself. 十分, very or extremely. 苛刻, harsh, strict, or exacting. So altogether, it means being extremely harsh or demanding on oneself, or being very self-critical. The Chinese word 所以 generally means therefore, so, or as a result. It is used to indicate a cause and effect relationship between two clauses. For example, 他生病了，所以没来上学. He 来上学. He was sick, so he didn't come to school. 我忘记带伞，所以淋湿了. I forgot to bring an umbrella, therefore I got wet. Tip, 所以 usually follows the reason. The sentence 我对他被冠为梨阳是最出色的历史和脑科医生称号 is a bit awkward and seems slightly ungrammatical, but we can parse its intended meaning. Breaking it down, 我对他 I regarding him, or I toward him. 被关为, this seems incorrect. Likely intended 被关为, which means was conferred, awarded the title of. 黎阳市最出色的脑科医生称号, the title of the best neurosurgeon in Liang City. So if corrected, the sentence would likely be 我对他被冠为黎阳市最出色的脑科医生称号感到, meaning I feel something about him being awarded the title of the best neurosurgeon in Liang City. The original sentence seems to be missing a verb at the end, like 感到骄傲, feel proud, 很惊, very surprised, etc. The Chinese phrase 从来都是敬畏和自豪的 can be translated as it has always been with reverence and pride, or more naturally in English, I have always felt both awe and pride. Breaking it down, 从来 always, all along, 都是 has, have, always been. 敬畏 reverence, awe, respect mixed with fear, 和 and 自豪 pride. So the speaker is expressing that their feelings towards something, an achievement. The phrase 敌阳市有两处地 in Chinese literally translates to, open quote, there are two places in Liang City, close quote. Breaking it down, 是 Liang City, 有 has, there are, 两处地方, two places, two locations. So it's saying that within Liang City there exist two specific places, though the phrase 被称为脑中来senju can be broken down and interpreted as follows. 1. 被称为 is called or is known as. 2. 脑中, literally in the bustle, referring to a busy, lively, or noisy environment. 3. 喷来senju, Penglai Immortal Abode, a legendary paradise or celestial place in Chinese mythology, often symbolizing a serene, beautiful, and otherworldly retreat. Putting it together, open quote, known as the Penglai Immortal Abode amidst the hustle and bustle, close quote. It conveys the idea of a peaceful, almost mythical retreat or haven located in the midst of a busy, lively area, a calm paradise surrounded by activity. If you want, the phrase 一是靠近西湖约湖园 can be broken down as follows. 一是, firstly, or one reason, one option is, 靠近, close to, or when near. Westlake, a famous in Hangzhou, China. Possessive or descriptive particle. Yuehuyuan, the name of a place, literally, Moon Lake Garden. So the whole phrase means, first there is Yuan, which is near Westlake, or one option is Yuehuyuan, located near Westlake. It's often the term 朝阳别墅 is Chinese. Breaking it down, 朝阳 literally means facing the sun or morning sun. It is also a common place name in China, such as the Chaoyang district, Tuyangchu, in Beijing. Bieshu means villa or detached house, usually referring to a private, often luxurious residence. So Chaoyang Bieru can mean Chaoyang Villa, if referring to a specific villa in a place called Chaoyang, or more generally, sun-facing villa. Emphasizing a villa. The Chinese phrase 顾名思义 literally breaks down as 顾, look at, consider, 名, name, 思, think, consider, 意, meaning, significance. So 顾名思义 literally means look at the name and think about its meaning. Figuratively, it is used like as the name suggests. The phrase 绝对是非金则贵的富家豪园 can be broken down and interpreted as follows. 1. 绝对, absolutely. 2. 是, is, are. 非金则贵, literally, if not gold, then expensive. 非金 equals not gold, equals then expensive, valuable. So it conveys that the property is extremely valuable. If it's not literally made of gold, it's still very precious. 4. 富家豪园, wealthy family's luxury estate, mansion. 富家, rich family, 豪园, grand luxurious garden or estate. The phrase 一本是王腾莫及 is a Chinese expression that can be broken down as follows. 一本, usually, generally. 王腾, literally, forgetting the dust, which metaphorically refers to being detached from worldly concerns or the mundane world. 莫及, cannot reach, beyond reach. So the phrase literally means the phrase 我与小乙结婚时 is in Chinese. Let's break it down carefully. 我, I, or me, with. 小乙, a personal name. 小乙. 结婚, to get married or marriage. she, when or at the time of. So 我与小乙结婚时 literally translates to, open quote, when I got married to Xiao or at the time of my marriage to Xiao Yi, close quote. The Chinese phrase 真是他吐露光芒的关键时刻 can be broken down and translated as follows. 真是, exactly, precisely, he, him. 吐露光芒 first shows his brilliance, or begins to shine, literally, initially reveals his light, the 关键时刻, the critical moment, or pivotal moment. Putting it together, a natural English. The Chinese sentence 但爸妈不愿意我们的太原 can be broken down like this. 但, but, 爸妈 equals parents. 不愿意 are not willing. 我们 equals we, us. 搬的太远 equals move too far. So the full sentence means, but our parents don't. The phrase 边三助力部分 is Chinese. Let's break it down carefully. 1. 边. Here it often means then, so, or therefore, indicating a logical sequence of actions. 2. 赞助 means to sponsor or to provide financial support. 3. 一部分 means a part or a portion. So 边赞助了一部分 literally translates to, open quote, then sponsored a part or therefore provided partial sponsorship. The Chinese phrase 其实是相当大的一部分 can be broken down as follows. 其实, actually, in fact, 是, is to be, 相当大, quite large, fairly big, considerable, 部分, a part of, a portion of. So the full phrase means, actually, it is quite a large part of something. The phrase 买了直立半小时车程的岳湖苑 can be broken down as follows. 1. 买了, bought, or purchased. 距离半小时车程的 only at a distance of half an hour by car from. 直 equals only, 离半小时车程 equals half an hour's drive. 3. 岳湖苑, the name of a place or residential community, likely Yuehu Yuan. So the whole sentence means roughly